First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Two and 2 to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar. The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Canseco waits on it. 1 out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. Clearly, he impacted the game last time. 3 runs scored. If you're scoring 3 runs, you're doing a lot of good things. We'll see if he can be a catalyst for the offense again today.
Next up for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third, the left fielder, Barry Bonds.
Stepping into the box, Barry Bonds has 2 hits in 11 trips for the series so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he looks at the screwball that's over for strike 1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Behind 0-2 now. One's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here now the 2-2. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
And my goodness, up and in. Very dangerous that time as he dives to the ground. It's ball 4.
Batting fourth, the first baseman,
Striding in for Boston, Lou Gehrig. Here comes the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Jeter over at second. Bonds is over at first with one away. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Here's Mookie Betts. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
Betts.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Oh, that's
off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Nope.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Ready with the 3-0, and he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Striding forward now is the DH, Manny Ramirez. He went deep last night twice. Here comes the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. Ramirez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters, and truly blessed.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Ellsbury going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 4th home run here in the early going as they move on top 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam, and they might not be done yet.
Batting 7.
Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Hit in the air to right field. Canseco is there. And that's the 3rd out. But the damage done as the Red Sox get 4 thanks to the grand slam. Home half of the first coming up from T-Mobile Park. It's now 4-0 Boston. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the first pitch here from Price.
Low
Low for ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. That's popped up. Alomar shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Jose Canseco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Price ready with the 0-1. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Next for Seattle, Edgar Martinez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Now the 0-2 from Price. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail here 4-0. Now at the plate, Johnny Bench comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Ellsbury. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Batting up, the third baseman.
Standing in now, Alex Rodriguez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. No outs, nobody on. That's inside. 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ellsbury is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jacoby Ellsbury. His calling card is speed. First step quickness, the ability to get out of a box, the ability to have great reads. What you will look for today is guys will test his arm. Look for him to have to make a big throw to nail someone at third base or at home plate.
So striding forward now, Roberto Alomar. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. A high fastball is in there. It's 1-2. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 7.
Coming to the plate now, Derek Jeter. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Nope.
That misses. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2 out, nobody on. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And it's fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Mariners nothing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Rodriguez. Only 1 hit in 11 at-bats for the series so far.
Rodriguez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Jeter is right there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Stepping in, Brett Boone. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box now, Edgar Martinez. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1. Two out, nobody on. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 23.
Digging in now, Alvin Davis, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Martinez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Line towards center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. Mariners leave one. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Barry Bonds. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball two. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Count is 3-1.
Lou Gehrig waits on deck. And now pitch on the way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, number 4.
In now, Lou Gehrig. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 1 out, nobody on. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. 3-0 now. Mookie Betts is on deck. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Ready now, Mookie Betts. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Runners on first with 1 down. Two and one now to Mookie.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Chopped in front of home plate. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Anthony Swarzak is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Anthony Swarzak.
Ramirez will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with a base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove, as he's got it to end the inning. Red Sox leave 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Cameron, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lifetime versus David Price. He's gone just 2 for 15. He's taken him deep once. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. And he watches this one in there for a high strike. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Waiting next, Jacoby Ellsbury. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
The 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Jacoby Ellsbury.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
It was a fly out for him to start the home first. One strike home now to Ellsbury. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Go on to Garrett, takes care of him, and that will end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. as we begin the top of the fourth.
The center fielder, number 24. Ken Griffey Jr.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Johnny Bench. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. 5 runs, just 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 2-1.
1 strike to count.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left, pushing him close to 400 at 391 for his career. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
With the count standing at 2-1, he was sitting on anything that was belt high from the middle of the plate in, and that's exactly what he got. And that's what you call punishing a mistake.
Into the box, Alex Rodriguez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Stepping in now, Roberto Alomar. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Six runs, only 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now batting, Derek Jeter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. Another throw over. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Alomar is off of first with 2 away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Mariners nothing. At the plate, Jose Canseco. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And he takes ball 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Edgar Martinez waits on deck. The 3-2 now from Price. Line to the right side. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Price ready with the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single.
Rodriguez.
Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch. Nope. 3-0. Brett Boone waits on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
In now, Brett Boone, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Struck him out. 1 left for Seattle. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Now in the box, Barry Bonds.
The left fielder, Barry Bonds.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Valenzuela hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is a case of where it looks like the power pitcher's winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Lou Gehrig. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Now here's a ball hit high and deep is straight away right field. Canseco facing back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Career home run number 495 as this lead swells to 7-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Standing in now, Mookie Betts, as he rips it on the ground to second. Boone ranging up the middle, and there are 2 away now. Now the Red Sox DH, Manny Ramirez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1.
That's inside.
One and 2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
For the Mariners.
All right, Heidi, thank you. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Edgar Martinez. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Popped him up. Bench has a play. He's got it 1 away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Striding in, Alvin Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Mike Cameron, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
At the plate, Mike Zunino, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Cameron at second with 2 down. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The left fielder, number 2, Jacoby.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in Jacoby Ellsbury. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
The 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. So striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Swinging a soft liner and 1 gone. Johnny Bench will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Strike taken up in the zone. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Standing in, Alex Rodriguez. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Runners on first with one down. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Canseco sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. And it's fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and two strikes.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-2. Still a ball and two strikes. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. High and deep to right center. Cameron giving chase. He makes the running play. Two down. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Roberto Alomar. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bench. The runner at first with two gone. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ellsbury is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Red Sox, but they're still in control, 7-0. Stepping into the box, Jose Canseco. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Grounded back up the middle. Jeter is up with it. Throw on to first in time. One away.
Up next for Seattle.
Into the box. Edgar Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Martinez.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Allen. Rodriguez.
Digging in, Alex Rodriguez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball one.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch stead either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he takes ball four, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Ready for another chance? Brett Boone, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's a 7-2 game now.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now batting.
In now, Edgar Martinez.
Edgar.
As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Two out, nobody on. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Dan Altavilla will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 53, Dan Altavilla.
Ready for another shot now. Derek Jeter. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, Barry Bonds. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw.
This is in the air to left. Ellsbury on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Lou Gehrig comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. On a line, that's a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0.
Right
He's
fielder.
locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have the knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. And 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with the side retired. Red Sox lead 1. They're on top 7-2. Ready once again, Alvin Davis. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Alomar fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Mike Cameron. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Griffey Jr. ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 7-3 game. Into the box, Mike Zunino. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. It was a walk in his last trip. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. To his left, Jeter. And there's out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jacoby Ellsbury, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. M's draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 7-3. Sam Tuivailala will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 26. Sam Tuivailala.
Settling in now, Manny Ramirez. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Manny Ramirez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stepping in now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. No one out with a runner at second. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball one.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Johnny Bench. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
Ramirez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High in the air out towards shallow right. Canseco is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The third baseman,
so coming to the plate, Alex Rodriguez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. From the belt, the pitch. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Roberto Alomar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ready now with the payoff pitch. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Roberto Alomar, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Into the box, Derek Jeter, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
J.J. Putz enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. In now, Barry Bonds, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. In for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox lead it 10-3. Coming to the plate now, Jose Canseco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Here now, the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Edgar Martinez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Ball 1.
And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. On the ground to second base. This could be two. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting.
Ready to take his hacks again, Brett Boone, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Looking to send him packing again, and it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Griffey retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Number 4.
First delivery to him on the way. Chopper foul. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One and two. Here it comes.
That's ball
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Full count still. And he fouls this one off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Payoff pitch one more time. Popped up. Zunino might try to make a play on it, and no one will track it down. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ellsbury is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. Here comes the first pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Manny Ramirez, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery, and he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Grounded to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Tyler Thornburg will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Tyler Thornburg.
Next will be the designated hitter, Edgar Martinez, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hit sharply toward the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Striding into the box, Alvin Davis. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
the center fielder, number 44.
Riding in once again, Mike Cameron.
Cameron.
He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping in now, Mike Zunino. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Mariners. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Payoff pitch home to Zunino. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Boston Red Sox put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. David Price earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Fernando Valenzuela couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 10 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Not on my watch. Bring what you got, I'm going to you ready? You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to